And this, I'm going to make a challenge to you. This is going to be the hardest challenge maybe I've ever given you. And I'm going to make you commit to it, or if you want to. For the next 7 days, from Sunday to Sunday, here's what I want you to do. Quit complaining about everything. What? Quit complaining about everything. Complain about nothing in the next 7 days. Now, some people in their mind are going, I can't do it. If I quit complaining, I'm not going to talk all week. But can you commit to that and just say, I'm going to do the best I can? When I catch myself, I'm going to stop myself? In fact, give your family permission, or your spouse permission, or your boss permission, or your employee permission to say, hey, that sounded like a complaint. That sounded like a little whine in there. In fact, maybe when you stop, you catch yourself complaining, stop and start thinking of something that you're thankful for. Hey, Thanksgiving week would be a good time to do that, wouldn't it? Or somebody that you're thankful for. Do you agree with me that your life will greatly improve if you put away complaining for 1 week? How many of you absolutely believe that? Okay, now listen. We all do. So here's the deal. Why not do it? Why not decide, I'm going to not complain for a week? Now, I don't mean that you let bad behavior slip by. Your kids act up and you just, well, I don't want to complain. You're not complaining. You're disciplining. That's fine. But don't complain. I don't know about you, but I'm tired of being a whiner sometimes. And I love it. Janice and I will get on a roll. Her and I will do just fine whining about somebody. And then she'll say, or I'll say, I'm glad we're perfect. And it makes us chuckle. Your life will be greatly improved if you decide to do this. If you say for 7 days around Thanksgiving, perfect time to do it, I'm not going to complain about everything. So why not do it? Now, no complaining about your workmates, your classmates, your dirty house, your spouse, your kids, your parents, your siblings, your job, your school, your coaches, reffing. That'll be a tough one. The weather, how much money you make or don't have, your car, your weight, your pastor. Please don't complain. Can you imagine how much better your life will be, your week will be? Do you think you'll have the greatest week of your life if you say, I'm going to do this? Because here's the bad news. I got to tell you bad news. The bad news is complaining is a sin. It's a sin. Because you know what? If every good gift comes from above and we're complaining, who are we complaining about? Are we complaining about God? God, you're not giving me enough. You're not blessing me enough. You're not helping me enough. You're putting me with the wrong people. So let's truly be thankful this week. Let's really do Thanksgiving well. Can you imagine if just this room of people and people online decided they would do this? It could change your life, and it could change your family's life, couldn't it? It could change the environment at work. The Bible commands us not to complain. Philippians 2:14 says, do everything, now look at that word, do everything without grumbling, without complaining or arguing. Everything. In 1 Corinthians 10, it states, those who grumble and complain are destroyed. James 5:9 advises believers not to complain against each other, to avoid being judged by those same standards. Complaining brings you down, and here's what it does. It also brings down people who hear that conversation and are a part of that conversation, doesn't it? In fact, if I hear somebody complain to me about everyone, here's the deal. I strongly believe they're probably complaining about me too, right? To everybody else. I don't trust those people. Now, I'm not saying Janice and I are always going to be each other's shoulders, because sometimes we need to get out some things and then go, okay. But I'm really going to ask you to make a commitment to do better this week. I really am. And would some of you say, Bob, I'm going to make this commitment before God and before you, that I'm going to, from Sunday to Sunday, I'm going to stop complaining for a week. Put your hand up. And you're pretty tented with, I hope you do. I hope you say that I'm going to catch myself, and when I catch myself, I'm just going to stop. If you commit to that, no complaining, your life will be better. You'll have, in fact, you might have the best week of your life. And next Sunday, I hope to get a report from you. I hope some of you whisper in my ear, that was good. I needed that. I just love you guys. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope you guys know how blessed I am to be a part of this, and blessed to have you a part of this.